You got to slow down. This is the first year that we're looking at Kawhi Leonard is just a standout guy. It's his team. He's showing out. He's making it happen. I've heard the nonsense you've been talking, Max. You got to understand, when you compare this man to Michael Jordan, to LeBron James, there's no contest here. They've done it for how long? Michael Jordan, 14-time All-Star. LeBron, 15. Kobe, 18-time All-Star. All NBA teams. Jordan, 11. LeBron, 15. Kobe, 8. Hold on. What's Kawhi done? How many times? 3-time All-Star? 2-time All-NBA first team? I love what Kawhi's doing. Right now, I'm not going to argue that he's not the best in the game with what he's doing on the defensive end, offensive end, and you can argue that he is the lone reason that the Toronto Raptors are in the NBA Finals. But you got to chill, bro. We need to see more time out of this.
That's revisionist history. I love when people do this. They have it wrong, and then they go back and use the fact that they had it wrong as the basis for having it wrong still, right?
Oh.
Okay, first of all, Doc is wrong about Kawhi being the closest thing to MJ because Kobe Bryant, I said, like, Kawhi's better under pressure in the playoffs than Kobe, right? Like in close games, and the numbers back that up, and numbers are records of events. These events occurred, and we record them. Those are the stats. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you Kobe was basically Michael Jordan. Like, you cannot get closer to being something you're trying to be than what Kobe is to Michael. Now, Jordan is better. It's unequivocal. He's better than Kobe. But Kobe got like everyone, the whole generation of people on earth were trying to be like Mike. Kobe basically got there, right? So there's no one more like Jordan than Kobe. That's one. But now I want to talk about whether we should pump the brakes on the Kawhi hype. Guys, it's distance traveled with Kawhi. That's why people don't see it. He didn't come in the league like LeBron or KD with the hype. He built himself into this, and that's very unusual, so we still don't believe it. But before he got hurt, 25 points a game as the best defender in basketball, a former finals MVP, not only for the defense he played on LeBron, but dropping 22 points, 11 boards, 9 boards, 3 steals a game, stuff like that, while he's guarding LeBron.
What option was he? What option was he, though?
Hold on.
The ninth option on the Spurs?
Hold on. As his team won, how about this? Memphis a couple years ago. Memphis was, they only had 43 wins, but you looked at that squad. This was like Zach Randolph, and Gasol, and Conley. That's a tough out for San Antonio. 43 points, 8 boards, 6 steals, 37 points, 11 boards. You know, what he just did to Philadelphia, what he just did in this last series. Let's not forget, Kawhi was MVP player according to all the PER and advanced stats. Hang in, Dominique. I see you want to get in there.
Because you're both wrong. Even though you disagree, you both managed to be wrong. Proceed.
All the advanced stats put him as an MVP caliber player that didn't even look at the defense, which is the best in the league. Okay, then he gets hurt. Let's not forget, at the moment he got hurt, his team was up 23 points at the half on the KD Warriors. Then they got swept as soon as he got hurt. They wouldn't have won the series, I know. But they're up 23 points at the half. Kawhi, he gets hurt. He comes back. This year, he finally gets his legs under him a whole year back. How's he doing in the playoffs? He's having one of the greatest playoff runs of anyone who ever lived. And you're telling me pump the brakes?
Like never got hurt? You guys are somewhat mischaracterizing what Doc says. And to your point of Kawhi's great finals and finals MVP in the past, and I'm stealing this from Ryan Russillo's podcast, he only averaged 12.8 points in that finals. He got the finals he got the MVP of the finals because of the defense that he played. That's not Jordan-esque. But I do think that what Doc was saying was not that he is like Jordan or that he is the next Jordan. He was saying that he sees things in him that are like Jordan. And he does have the turnaround from the post game. He does have the mid-range game of Jordan. And he does have the tenacity on defense as Jordan. So I don't think anyone can disagree with what Doc was saying. You're taking it a further step and somehow trying to say that Doc's saying he's as good as Jordan. No one thinks that. Right. No one would put him ahead of LeBron or ahead of Kobe's entire career.
Right.
But at this current moment, right now in the playoffs, what he is doing is Jordan-esque, and he's doing it in a way that looks a lot like the style of play of Jordan.
The question is, should we pump the brakes on the Kawhi hype? And what I'm saying is this, Dominique. Mm-hmm. Kawhi was ascending to the point he got MVP caliber, then he got hurt. Then he's back now, and he's showing you not only is he an MVP caliber player, but when it matters most, he's the best player on earth. Should we pump the brakes on the hype?
No. Press the gas on the hype because the hype is warranted.
Listen, God forbid, I don't even want to bring this up. You got to understand, Kawhi right now has an injury in which we don't understand.
And he's still balling.
He is.
That's even more reason to press the gas.
No,
Who are you arguing for?
Hold on.
This is great. Whenever I'm out here with him, it's so fun and easy.
We don't know how to diagnose it. Is it knee? Is it ankle? Is it nerve? Is it quad? That's scary as an athlete. I bring that up to where when we talk about how great he can be, we don't know.
Know what
These are concerning
I have the diagnosis.
things.
I have the diagnosis.
What's the diagnosis?
The ice water in his veins is freezing his joints. This brother, he's hurting. He's doing this.
And we're not even talking
hurt.
about. So we're talking about how he plays and his style is Jordan-esque. He's dominating like Jordan. And then we have kind of clutch moments that will never be forgotten. That's important also. Like all those things go into me agreeing with Doc Rivers. And neither of us, neither me nor Doc, are saying that he is Jordan, but what he's doing now in this playoff run is very Jordan-esque. I don't know how you can say it's not.
I'm gonna actually agree in this run. In this run, I'm saying before we go anointing beyond Kobe Bryant, beyond Michael Jordan. You said he's more clutch than Kobe. He's been screaming that he's more. But absurd.
Hold up. Do you think so? When I point to the numbers, under 5 minutes, score within 5 points, stuff like that. Hold up. In the playoffs, in the fourth quarter. Do you realize those numbers refer to events that occurred? Like, we can go pull the video and play it, and you will see what I'm talking about.
Let me help you out right now, because there's a mentality. Have you heard the Mamba mentality?
Here we go.
Take a low percentage shot.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, God.
Name to me the time when Kawhi Leonard, in clutch moments, when screaming at Tim Duncan or Pop and said, "Get me the basketball."
I don't care about
Bryant in those situations.
So you mad because Kawhi doesn't have a better marketing machine?
No, I'm not mad.
You out here saying words about Mamba
mentality.
mentality. Like, just because you can name when you get intense doesn't make you a better basketball player.
Mamba mentality, that's an earn.
It's marketing.
That name, marketing, but
it's
why?
marketing. Like, I can come up with something, Killer Kawhi. All of a sudden, now he's the best ever.
Cold-blooded Kawhi.
There it is. We just did
bro,
it. We just did it. Get you some claw shoes.
Sent chills through the league. That man was named the Mamba for a reason.